Hi guys, so today this is part 1 of how to make Twilight characters in Dress to Impress. I'm definitely excited for the 6th movie, and I hope there's a lot of Twilight fans watching this right now, because unfortunately, to my surprise, I haven't read the books, but I've watched the movies, and the movies are spectacular, so I bet the books are too. So we're going to be making Esme Collin today. So we're going to get this skin tone, the very first. Or was it this? Let's go on color wheel and make this the brightest. And then, for custom makeup, for eyes, we want to use these eyes. Wait, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. We want to use these eyes to give it that sweetness, and then we want to make it a deep brown. Grab these eyebrows, make them black. Grab, these lips, make them like a dark red. And probably this contour, make it lighter. We'll make it this, and then probably grab a nose if you need. Yes, we will. And then for the eyeshadow, in terms of eyeshadow, we will use this. No. So this is for makeup. I know it's kind of aggressive right now. I'll fix that later, I promise. So for our hair, we'll be using this one. And we'll make it black. I honestly think this looks a lot like Esme's hair. And then we will get our pants. And then we'll get rid of the flower. And then, we'll make it this, and then get this to be a very dark blue on both colors. And then we want to get these black shoes, and then just make both colors black. Wait, nope, I'm wrong. We want to get these shoes, and then let's just go ahead and make them black right there. In terms of the top, we have to layer 2 tops. So we will go here and get the necklace top. I don't get the bear like I just did. We want the necklace top. I have so many codes. Oh my lord. Wait, we definitely want eyelashes. That's one thing that we don't want to miss. And then, okay, so I found out what we're doing. We want this in like a grayish black. We don't want the watermelon. I love watermelons, it's just we don't need watermelons in this case. And then nope, definitely not that. I'm still looking for the necklace sweater. which I know I got. Oh, there it is. And then we'll make it the same. Like a few mixtures of these. I feel like this color should be lighter. And then that should be right there. But I feel like that's way too heavy for Esme. So I'm gonna leave. I felt that was too heavy for Esme, so I'm gonna leave that. Get this. Make this a bit lighter with that dark, that light, and that a bit darker. Because Esme's top is a bunch of different colors. I don't like how short that is, so I'm gonna definitely get this top. And put it on that, and then I grab this one and make it darker. Oh wait, no, I just put a hat on. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we want to get this and make it darker. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Why isn't this working? I'm sorry, my dress to impress is very glitchy tonight. Great. So let's try again if my taps aren't working. I swear to God. Okay, so we want to make it this deep. We want that. This is looking already a lot like Esme's top. But we still need to show less stomach, so then let's see. I was wrong before on me saying it's only a 2 tops. I didn't know I'd have to layer this many tops in order to get a good top, because I thought I'd only have to layer 2. I am sorry, but you'd have to layer the eyeballa jacket. Yeah. My game is really glitched because I'm walking through the money. See, I'm through the money and I'm not even getting. Okay, that's up. And I can't put on the shirt. This is like almost effortless in my opinion. But I wonder if I should use these because the other pants, or if they'll be too baggy. Honestly, no, because even if I mix these other pants, there's still gonna be a big rise in there's still all that stomach space. Like, if you know what I mean, there's the stomach space in between. So then I feel like most of this video will be like covering that up almost. Because we don't want the big jacket. And my game is glitching so bad. And like, we can't have anything that's covering my neck or anything. So we need something right there. Because I feel like there's something that I'm missing. You know what, guys, to make this easier for you and possibly me, I'm putting this all into one video. It's gonna be making characters from Twilight. So this is the finished version of Esme Collin. I swear I didn't want all the stomach showing, but you guys can add any touches to it and tell me if you find a way to show less stomach. Please do so. But this is the finished Esme Collin from Twilight. Now we're gonna be doing Rosalie. So we need to get all this off. Making Rosalie, we want to keep this skin tone, change our face definitely. I think we can actually use a pre-made face or not. Actually, no, we're not using a pre-made face today. They're kind of plain for Rosalie's outfit. And then we need almost light looking eyes. Not that light. We need a bit more open. Not that open. These eyes are fine. We'll make them a deep brown. And then I'll add these eyebrows. Let's see. Maybe these lips. And then I make them like that. No. Those kind of look like she's kind of miserable. So I'm gonna be using these and giving it all in this one. And oh my god, her lips aren't even looking that well. And oh my god, it says we're like, I think we just spent too much time in the makeup chair. So that's all the way black. We want a bit light. So I wonder which I should use. I'm not gonna use a bright red, because that's not from, like, you know, then. If people know what I mean by then. I'm not trying to do something that's like for the nows, but I might keep her with these plain lips just because I can't find like the correct lip tone, or I might actually keep a natural color. I'm not gonna use these lips or those ones. Oh my god. I might use this. This is looking a lot like Rose. I guess I just have to not color the lips. Then I'll use this contour. This nose, and in terms of eyeshadow, we're gonna use. We definitely. Give me 1 minute. You might not use blush. We're gonna use this one. Any eyeshadow works, honestly. Yes, this is looking so well. Okay, then we're gonna use a mixture of this hair, make it the first, or to make it almost like Rosalie vibes, like giving the fact that it's a Rosalie hail and no one else. We want to move this around a bit, but not make it full yellow. So then I might keep it right there because I'm used to using the very light blonde. That's not the case today. I wonder how I could use this. Oh, okay. This is looking a lot like Rosalie. I'm really proud of this right now. So then, nope, now the hair is overlapping too much. So this is our hair combo with these 3 hairs and our face. Now for doing like the baseball scene. Where do I want to do the baseball scene from the movie? I like literally need to think about this because I'm so unsure. I might just do the baseball scene in it. So honestly, this sounds simple. I know Rosalie's hair should be curlier, but I tried my best. And I don't even think that the fact that I use so much curly hair, the baseball cap can even fit. So, we want to use probably these pants, and I'll just make them silk. In my opinion, just make that, actually no, don't make them silk. Make them like matte something. But this is too white, so then we use that. And that looks really good, honestly. Then I'm gonna use these shoes. I'm sorry, you can't see the shoes that I mean. I think they're in VIP because I have some shoes in mind. Where are they? The shoes that I'm looking for aren't here, so I'm gonna go for something similar and just go for something simple because I feel like Rosalie is sometimes giving some, but sometimes isn't. I hate the way they glitch. That's besides the point. This is how my shoes are turning out. I don't really know where to find the other. Like, because I think they got rid of it, unfortunately. But we want to use probably this shirt again and make it a very light gray. Well, not a very light gray. Like the fourth gray, probably. That's only for sleeves. Or should I, oh my gosh. Here, this looks a lot better for what I'm gonna use. So then I think we go to VIP. And then use that. And then toggle it to 2. Wait, what is it now doing? Okay, this is so odd. Yes, I'm definitely seeing something with Rosalie in this. So then I'm gonna make it a like a darker gray, just like that. And we're gonna put that for the second also. This is looking so well, but we just need a few more touches, like her undershirt right there, which we're gonna use just a, nope. I don't want to overcomplicate things for this, so I need to use a top that doesn't overlap this shirt. I'm just thinking to myself, what doesn't overlap? Well, what doesn't overlap? Nothing doesn't overlap. Like, I feel like this is a bug that they really need to fix, is like the overlapping issue. because I'm like having trouble making an outfit for you guys without the overlapping. I feel like I'm just gonna leave her stomach open. If you guys have any idea on how to make it stop overlapping, I am very open, because the overlapping is becoming an issue for my things that I'm making. Because look, I'm trying to not overlap this shirt, but then all these shirts are just like, no. So I'm gonna just leave her blank like that, and then get the belt. I'm sorry if these are looking so bad. It's because of the overlapping issue that I'm having. We want a very white belt. And then this is the non-overlap I almost forgot something. Okay, so I think the overlapping issue will overlap again. Yes, it does. It's like so annoying. I don't even think I can have like a hair on without it overlapping. Oh my god, it can't be curly without it overlapping. Wow. No, it has to be curly. Curly's basically like her life in this, so I'm gonna try my best to make her curly, but also accurate, like also decently accurate. So I'm gonna use very small curls to form her very big curls. Well, not very big curls, just like curls. Just curls. Honestly, I really come down to favorite scenes from the show. My favorite scenes were definitely the last scene from Breaking Dawn Part 2. That one was really nice. Like the part where Bella removes her mind shield. Guys, don't really look at the glitching hair, but this is the version of Rosalie Hale that I made. Again, comment down if you find anything better. And then, wait, I'm gonna be showing you how to make who should we make next? Probably Bella. So we're gonna attempt to do Bella. We're gonna attempt to do her. Like, hello? This is not gonna be the easiest thing in the world due to the overlapping issue. But this is I'm gonna do a different video making like all the males. But I definitely want to make something from Breaking Dawn Part 1. So we're gonna remove all this. I probably want to save this face because in my opinion it's cute. And it could be used for Bella as long as we change the lips a bit. Not this. Because if we're playing around with Breaking Dawn Part 2, it has to be like fun but also somehow stressful, or like not stressful. Comment down a good word to use because I honestly don't know a better word to use than stressful. It is so bad because I can't use yes, this is so well. And then we'll take off the eyeshadow because right now I think we're doing like the scene where she's before scene, like before she's pregnant, because I don't really want to make a pregnant Bella and Justin because that would be really, really odd and really difficult, and I think it would overlap this video by a few minutes. So we're gonna make hers a lighter. Actually, no, I don't think we really use makeup for this one, or like the eyeshadow. I'm gonna change the lips, don't worry, but we're not gonna use that. Pretend I never put that on. Let's see. We're gonna use this hair. Probably. No, we're not. Let's see. Let's use a hair. This one, definitely. I know I said that about all the others, but this one is really good. And then we'll use Lana's hair color. But like, look at this. Now that I'm actually looking at it, nope. Now that I said look at that, and then looking at it from a distance, that does not look like it at all. I'm gonna be testing hair. I think it's my face. So I'm gonna keep this hair, probably change my lips. It's the lips that's throwing everything off, but I don't, oh my god, what are these lips? And I'm not gonna call it, I'm not like gonna dress up however I want and call it a day. Because that's what I sometimes do when I don't know how to do something, or like I'm having trouble doing something. I dress up and call it a day. But I'm not doing that considering this is for you guys and for you guys to follow. I want to make the lips smaller. The lips are so big right now. Like, look at how big the lips are. I want to know how to make that smaller. Okay. I was originally gonna do her wedding scene, but I felt like I should challenge myself more with the idea of doing before she's pregnant. I feel like this is a good Bella. I'm still off about the lips, but you guys can like literally do another lip. I'm just choosing this one, even though I might change it later, and I am gonna make a Twilight short of the updated versions of all the characters. So, well, I'll try to. We're gonna use this top, and then we're gonna color it probably. I still remember the traumatic, almost ending, like the almost traumatic ending, like, you know, where Bella like falls because she's like going through that childbirth process. Yes, that gave me anxiety. The way I'm now saying that gives me anxiety. So then I might make the bow also white. No, never mind. I'm gonna make my bow that purple. Because it's actually so nice. Like, look at how this top is turning out. I am gonna make sure, that everything is colored efficiently. Now let's go over here and use this. I feel like we're gonna keep using these pants for some reason. Then we need to go to toggle and toggle off the flower. And then let's try to go here and put it on leather and make it like gray. Probably. Oh wait, why did it just X me out of that? See, it always does this to me. I hit a color that I want, and then it totally goes against me. I obviously feel like this isn't a great outfit. So then we'll go here and get these shoes and probably make them brown, but then make them a darker brown. Actually, maybe not. Maybe we can put Bella in some heels. Or I might just use sneakers because the boots again overlap. And I don't want to keep dealing with the overlapping issues. So I'm just gonna add that color. And I told you I was gonna change the mouth, and I was right because this mouth isn't giving her. So we're gonna search around for a mouth for a bit because I don't know if you can tell that this mouth isn't hers, and the mouths that are hers are absolutely too big. I keep wondering if I should take off my nose to make it look smaller, but then that'll take everything away. Because the lips are like literally touching the nose, and I don't want to treat it like that, but I don't want to make her lips smaller either. The way they look small, but they're actually big. The way they're so big is so like stressful. So we're gonna give Bella these lips like small. After moments of thinking, I'm deciding to just do these lips. You guys can use them tomorrow, but this is the finished Bella before pregnancy. That's what I'm calling it because I don't exactly know when. But the pants could be like more pants-like. But this is it. You can make any adjustments if you can, but I don't know. I'm saying these outfits don't look that well the way I'm making them today. It's like late at night and I just got back from a really good trip. I would have done better. I can do better than this to entertain you guys. But I'm gonna make like one more girl, then wrap this up. We're gonna be making Alice, the mind reader. So we're gonna put on, I might just keep this face because for some reason this is screaming Alice to me. So then we're gonna she has really short hair. So I'm gonna try to use this hair and make it like that. And then layer it with all the really short hairs. So that means this one. And I'm sorry for hair's kind of crazy. I'm like layering a bunch of the short girl hairs that there are. Because it's not fair that there aren't that short girl hairs. So I'm just working with what DTI has given us. So this is her hair. What is that back? Okay, let me get rid of that back. So this is the hair combo that I use. So I'm going to be using these pants. Finally giving me a break up front using the other pants. I might make it this, then make it a lighter one. So then number 2, we'll make the same color. I'm just gonna give her like black heels. You guys don't have to give her black heels. I'm just giving her that. I would actually put like boots on her. But then I'm also gonna use this shirt again and then toggle it to, actually wait, no, I'm not gonna do like the baseball scene one, even though I would love to try to. That's not what I'm gonna be attempting to do today. Oh, I saw what I wanted to use now. Now I see what I wanted to use for Rosalie probably. Actually, no, this is the wrong one, never mind. Because I actually think I might actually use that one. So I'm just gonna try to toggle it to 2. And make it this gray. I wish it would be shorter. Like, no, I can't use that. I can't deal with that because it's too long. Like, DTI, can you make that? But like for a girl. Okay, I found the top I want to use finally. For this top, for this toggle, we want to make it a second white. 2, 3. This turned out to be a really nice house from Twilight. And then I feel like the only other thing we need is, what was I getting? Oh, I think that's all we need. Yes, Alice's is very simple. But again, you guys can add anything. But what I did want to do is make it no, not glitter, metal-like for that, to give it that like shine, see? So then this is our Alice. That's where we're gonna end it today. Bye guys.